Festival season is upon us. Summer is finally coming, you guys. And what does that mean for a touring musician? Well, doing festival shows usually means that you have to make your rig smaller because you're flying all over the place. You're trying to save money on luggage by only bringing a guitar case and then maybe like carry on with all your stuff. And just trying to make shit smaller, flying in and out, making it easier and cheaper for the band. So at the end of the day, we can make a little bit more money maybe. And you guys know already that this is something I do all the time. Trying to make my rig smaller and, you know, the search for the perfect, satisfactory rig. Because that's what it's all about for me. Making it small and making it very satisfying. I guess it's some kind of, I wouldn't call it OCD, but it's just very satisfying when you have your shit together and it's small as hell. So what I've been doing today and this morning is that I basically, pull up the stuff that I need for my tour. Usually I have the guitar case that's out there, obviously, but then I need to bring my sound. And for festivals, you know, there's usually a backline amplifier at the festival, so I don't need to think about bringing an amplifier or a power amplifier or anything like that. I can easily connect my shit to a backline amplifier and, you know, get the cabinets roaring from behind me. That's something that's different from going on tour where you have to bring your stuff with you. At festivals, there's, you know, backline. And what's nice about that is that then you can fly in with stuff like this. And, you know, yeah, you don't have to bring the amplifier. It's great. So as of right now, the pedal board that I have is very, very small, as you can see. And I have my wireless unit. It's very important on big stages, obviously. And then I have the Quad Cortex Mini, which is also very small. And, you know, I could fit my Quad Cortex, the big one, on here. And it would fit on the board if I just make it, you know, a little tighter. But I feel like I really like the distance between these buttons right here. On the Quad Cortex, it's a little tighter, you know, and sometimes I misclick and shit because the buttons are too tight. It's just like on this little meaty thing right here, where the buttons, you know, with my shoe, it's very easy to kind of misstep a little bit. I really like that the buttons are far away from each other here. Now the only problem is that if I try to click this, I might click the top button as well. I haven't really toured with the Quad Cortex Mini. You know, the Quad Cortex has been my main touring rig for the past couple of years. I want to try this out and bring it out and test it for real. What are the problems that I will have? But since I'm not only doing that, I'm also vlogging, okay? And you might have seen me bring this Zoom recorder. This Zoom recorder right here. I've been bringing this to my tours and my shows and recording. You have an XY stereo microphone right there that I put usually by the front of house. But since we're going for festivals, I mean, putting this in front of house, it will put a lot of stress on our front of house guy where, you know, changeover at festivals usually has to go very fast. He does not have the time to set this up, put in, you know, the main board into this thing and all of that. It's a lot of hassle. I don't want to put that on him. So my idea, and I tried this idea when I went to Dime Bash, was to actually put the Zoom recorder on my pedal board somewhere in some shape or form like that. And maybe I can get somewhat of a sound that's just not camera sound, you know, because these recorders are actually very, very good. And the cool thing about a recorder like this is that I can plug in one signal from my Quad Cortex Mini into this thing, and I get, you know, both the stereo signal and my direct guitar. So maybe I can mix my own guitar in that stereo mix a little bit for the vlog in that sense. It might be a little bit more enjoyable. What do I know? But as I'm putting this right here, I feel like, well, you know, it's not really that much space for it, is it? And I don't really need all these controls. So I was actually looking up this thing, which is a smaller Zoom H2 Essential. It's a microphone, you can see right there, but it has a line in as well. So that's a work in progress. I still haven't decided if I'm gonna buy this thing or not. I mean, it's money. And I'm trying to not spend money, okay? The first festival show is on Iceland, actually, on I think it's a festival called Satan. Hail Satan. Something else I've decided to ditch for this festival run is the in-ear system. I've been using in-ears for the past, I don't know how many years, 10 years or something like that. And it's incredible. Having in-ears is great. You hear everything. You get complete control over your pitch, which is something, I'm struggling with otherwise. Finding pitch for me has always been very difficult. I always bend to pitch. So I don't have a motorized skill in my fingers where I know exactly how much to push to go to the bend. I always bend to pitch. And in-ears have really been saving me in regards to that, because then I can bend and pitch basically. But then at the last gig with the Honda, there was something wrong with the whole monitoring system, so I couldn't get my in-ears, or there was something wrong. It was just working in one ear, so I threw out my in-ears and I only used monitors. And dude, I gotta say, playing with monitors, loud and all that, it's just way more fun, man. It's just, it's just the greatest. And truth be told, even if I'm performing way better with using in-ears, I'm having a lot more fun using monitors instead. And I think it's more about having fun. And the audience will see me having more fun. I think it makes for a better show. No? Am I wrong? Okay. So on this festival run, I'm not bringing my in-ears. I'm just bringing molded earplugs like this. These are the ones that I use when I go to concerts and shows. And just to save my hearing when doing monitors. Very important, obviously. You don't want to blow your brains out, okay? That's what's going through my head right now. I'm also ditching the expression pedal as well. I can live without having a wah with me, I think. So I'm ditching that as well. Also, obviously, I'm kitted with the new Solar straps that we have. Insanely comfortable. So right now, this tone is going into the KSR power amplifier right there and the KSR cabinet. It's just as an example. I'm not bringing this with me on the festival run, but, just for showcasing the tone, basically. Dude, I'm so happy about my tone, man. You have no idea. So if you're wondering what I've been up to lately, it's basically this. This is stuff that I walk around and worry about and think a lot about. Why? It's because it's fun. It's fun as hell. I love shit like this. It's what I live and breathe for. Fucking getting gear to work. And that's my little adventures with Olar for you. Thank you.